Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Shloka Day. Today's Shloka is Shloka number 36 of chapter 18. Sukham tvidanim trividham
Sukham tvidanim trividham
Shrinu me bharatarshabha
Shruno me bharatarshabha
Abhyasad ramate yatra
Abhyasad yatra
Dukkhantam cha nigacchati.
Dukkhantam cha nigacchati.
Word for word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai.
Sukham,
Sukham,
happiness.
happiness.
Two, but. Idanim,
Idanim,
now. Trividham, of three kinds. Shrinu,
here.
May, from me. Bharata Rishabha, O best amongst the Bharatas.
O best among the Bharatas.
Abhyasat,
Abhyasat,
by practice.
Ramate,
one enjoys. Yatra, where. Dukkha, of distress. Antam, the end. Cha, also. Nigacchati, gains. Translation: O best of the Bharatas, now please hear from me about the three kinds of happiness by which the conditioned soul enjoys, and by which he sometimes comes to the end of all distress. So this is the next section where Lord Krishna is summarizing what he has already covered in many chapters before. But here specifically in this particular long section from shlokas 18 to 40, the Lord is covering the three modes, which is Sattvagun, Rajagun and Tamagun, in far more detail, and how they influence various aspects. So far we've talked about knowledge, we've talked about activity, we've talked about the actor, we've talked about intelligence or the discrimination power, we've talked about determination, and finally here we're going to talk about happiness. Happiness means at the end of the day, why are we all working so hard? We want some fruit. So Krishna is going to talk about how we look at this from that standpoint. There are three kinds of happiness, Prabhupada writes. A conditioned soul tries to enjoy material happiness again and again. Thus, he chooses the chewed. Charvita Charvananam is what Prahlad Maharaj says in Srimad Bhagavatam. But sometimes in the course of such enjoyment, he becomes relieved from material entanglement by association with a great soul. In other words, a conditioned soul is always engaged in some type of sense gratification. But when he understands by good association that it is only a repetition of the same thing, and he is awakened to his real Krishna consciousness, he is sometimes relieved from such repetitive so-called happiness. What Prabhupada is writing here is so true. Many of us, we just think that it is normal life for us to go out, work hard, earn money, satisfy our multiple desires, get married, support a wife, support children, support the family. And we think this is the base of all happiness. Never do we question, this is really what we are meant to do? So many of us are just simply doing what we've done for millions of lifetimes. And we think this is normal. So Prabhupada is writing, occasionally what will happen is a conditioned soul will come in contact with a pure soul, right? So when sannyasis come to the temple, we may come and attend their class, and simply by hearing from their lips the holy names of the Lord or about the Supreme Lord, we begin our journey of practicing Krishna consciousness. So slowly you are awakened from your coma, and thus you are relieved of practicing the same thing that millions of other Jivatmas are doing just as a routine, thinking that everything is normal. So we are all very, grateful for the fact that somebody came into our life and connected us to Krishna. So in the previous verses, Sri Krishna discussed the constituents of action. Then he described the factors that motivate and control action. Now he moves on to the goal of action. The ultimate motive behind people's actions is the search for happiness. Everyone desires to be happy, and through their actions, they seek fulfillment, peace, and satisfaction. So it is not that we are searching for happiness for any small or mundane reason, right? We want to be comfortable. We want to be satisfied. We want some peace of mind. So we think if we have more money, there will be peace of mind. Or if we have a beautiful wife, we'll have peace of mind. Nice children, we'll have peace of mind. But only later on do we realize, by the grace of Guru and Krishna, that this is really not what we are meant to achieve in life. This kind of peace and this kind of satisfaction is temporary. So somebody has to tell you, hey, what you're doing is just very, very mundane. This is not what we are meant to do. But since everyone's actions differ in their constituent factors, the kind of happiness they derive out of their work is also different. Sri Krishna now goes on to explain the three categories of happiness. So, of course, Krishna will come to some very important shlokas, which we will discover over the next couple of days, of what is actually real happiness and how do we prepare ourselves for that kind of happiness.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.